Hey guys, welcome back. And as you can see that we have used two classes in our HTML code. The first one is the center and the last one is the large. So these two classes have same effect on the HTML element, which is the paragraph, and now its font size has been increased up to 300% as we have given it in p.large class. HTML element can also refer to more than one class, and in this example, as you can see that we have already used two classes. Yeah, this is a simple example for the for using two classes, and a class name cannot start with a number, as we already discussed about id that we should always start the name for id and class with a character, and after character you can use numbers as well. And next thing is the grouping selector. If you have elements with the same style definition like h1, h2 and p, it will be better to group the selectors to minimize the code. To group the selectors, separate each selector with a comma, and in the next example you will see that all the selectors will have same styling for only one thing. And let's take h1 selector and give it some styling like let's say this text line should be center, and also its color should be cyan. And now take h2 heading and also give it the same styling, which is text line center, and color is has 0ff, which is the cyan. And now we also want to style with the same styling to paragraph. Then you can see that we have taken two elements, which is h1 and h2. Now we are going to style the p element, which we have already taken. Let's change its styling, which is text line center, and the color is cyan. Now we have given the same styling to three of HTML elements, which is h1 heading 1, h2 heading 2 and p paragraph. Now take care h1 and give this name. This is first heading, right? Now take h2 and give it a name. This is the second heading, right? And paragraph which we have already taken, also styled accordingly. Now save this document and see in the browser. You can see that the color has been changed for the heading and paragraph. Above is the first heading, this is the second heading, and below are the paragraphs. These are the center line, and their color is cyan. And this is the separate styling for each element. Now we want to give this styling as a group for the selectors. Then what we can do, we can write all the selectors here by separating the commas h1, h2 and p. Now we do not need the below this code, because we styled the above elements with the same code for all the selectors in the group form. Now if we save the document and refresh the page, the same styling will be there because all the selectors are in a group form and all the styling has been applied to all the selectors in a single code. And this way we can also minimize the CSS code, and this is the best way to use CSS. And the next thing is CSS comments. What are the CSS comments? Comments are used to explain the code and may help when you edit the source code at a later date or time. Comments are ignored by the browser. CSS comments start with a slash static and end with a static slash. You can see that the start it is started with the slash static and ending with the static stack, and write some text. This is command line, and this line will automatically ignored by the browser, and it will not display in the browser. When you search the page, you can see that there is no line. If we want to see source code, then this line will be exist, and this will not appear in our web page because this is a command of CSS, and this will only be used to remember the code and the lines we want to use at a later time. So if we want to comment a specific CSS line or multiple lines, you can also do this by the same coding by using the static slash. And now this line has been commented. And if you want to comment multiple lines, you can also use the same method to comment the multiple lines. And this is the easy way to remember the CSS code or comment the CSS code, so that we can remember that this is why we write this code and for which purpose we write this code. It is very useful for the future use or changing in your website. If you have any question about this tutorial, you can comment at my website or YouTube channel, and I will answer your question there.